Perfect.
Great.
Oh my god, we've just launched in again. Okay, yes.
We've launched in.
No, like I haven't even thought about anything.
Oh, you can think about it. No, think about it.
No, it's good.
Think about it.
No time.
Think about it. Figure it out.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
This is Two Girls in a Pod.
I'm Paige.
We always.
I messed it up. You always go first.
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm the boss.
No, but that's like the
bossy
animation. One. You go first.
Okay.
Okay, you go first.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Paige.
And we are here today for a podcast.
Yes, a regular podcast app.
We are catching up post Bendigo, post holidays, they're the main things. And we're gonna talk about what we've got.
What we've purchased, what we've been working on, some finished objects potentially. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of fun. And yeah, maybe, I don't know, do we talk about it here? Like, cool. Okay. We'll just pop it at the end. So the end of the video,
go. No, you go.
At the end of the video, I'm going to include some really fun footage from the Bendigo Wool and Sheep Show, which, as many of you guys know, is one of our favourite events of the year. Sarah sadly couldn't come this year, which was very, very sad.
So I can just like live through the videos. I was really enjoying watching everyone watching everyone on Instagram post and stuff, so it was really nice.
Yeah, it was great. I ended up going with one of my friends, Jess, who watches the podcast as well, my close friends. And essentially she drove us. Normally we take the train, but she drove us.
Oh, that's so luxe.
And I have to say, it was a really luxe experience.
Yeah.
I really like taking the train normally because
of the atmosphere.
There's a vibe.
Yeah.
But I really did appreciate the extra sleep in and not having to coordinate the bus and train times this year. So that was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, end of the video, there'll be some cool footage. So stay tuned. And also, I just wanted to say, all the people who came and said hi, thank you so much. That was really sweet. I was so chuffed that so many people watch our videos. I always get a little bit shy and awkward sometimes. So, you know, forgive that. I really appreciated it. And I was really, excitedly telling my family and stuff when I got home. So thank you so much and for supporting us.
Yeah, thanks so much, everyone. Oh my God. 10,000 subscribers. Oh, I totally forgot.
We've got too much to talk about in this video.
Oh, here's the thing, we're not sure if we've got much to talk about. Next minute. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness, 10,000 subscribers. Holy moly.
You guys, dying.
Thank you so much, everyone. It means so much.
All right, we're going to talk about it at the end.
Stay tuned.
And then stay tuned. And now we're going to just cut to, we should start with what we're wearing because I'm obsessed with Sarah's outfit.
Thanks.
As soon as we were just having our tea downstairs, I was saying to Sarah I'm obsessed, and it's gonna make me get back into sewing again.
I am wearing like a little outfit, which, you know, when you get an outfit that like just really sings and you just kind of you wear the same outfit on repeat because you just really enjoy it.
It's a safe outfit, but you're also obsessed with the outfit.
Yes. So this is getting a lot of airtime at the moment. This is my Stick Season sweater by Rebecca from the Craybear. It's like an absolute classic. It is on high rotation at the moment because it is frosty.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up this morning and it was like, it's like 5.6 degrees but feels like 2, and I still don't get the feels like thing, but it did feel like 2 degrees.
It is very cold in the mornings. Yeah.
So the Peer Gynt that I made this in is like a real godsend. This is, I think this is my most even, like the knitting, like the fabric that it creates is just like so homogenous. It's so neat. I'm really proud of this one. It is
very neat. It looks like, it's so funny because it sounds almost insulting to say it looks store-bought, but like I take it as a compliment.
Oh, I do too. And
like, it looks store-bought.
This is definitely the most store-bought thing, I feel like, because the Peer Gynt is so forgiving in how it like.
It's gorgeous.
But yes, this is it's like the color is like midnight or sailor in the dark or dark navy blue or something.
As always, all the details will be in the description below. We put a lot of effort into that area, so every time someone looks in there, it makes my heart sing, even if I can't see you.
I think this is the perfect, I've said this before, I think this is the perfect garment yarn combination. Like, yes. I really love this pattern. It's beautiful. It's popular for a reason. I would highly recommend it in Peer Gynt because it just works really well together.
I've got some Peer Gynt, the like fleck.
That would be nice.
That would be really nice.
That would be really
Maybe
nice.
I do that.
Yes.
This is classic me being like, I'm just going to make another whole garment. Just add it to my make 9, which is now make 30.
Yeah, it's the story of my life. And I have been wearing it a lot with, I'm going to stand up and show you. Like, I don't know if it's hard to tell. Can I tell you what if I go back here? Is this going to work?
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, I'm going to zoom in on you.
Hold on. How do I do this and stand on your bed?
Hang on. Oh, I can't zoom in. Okay, wait, I'll get out of there. We go.
Sorry, just regressed and like became a child jumping on your bed. This is it's just like a tiered, really basic pattern for a gingham, like tiered skirt. I just used a navy linen gingham, and I used a tutorial by Sydney Graham. I think you would really like Sydney Graham. You should, anyway, highly recommend. She's a great YouTube channel, does really basic, like really comfy sewing patterns. So I just used her tutorial to make this, and I'm obsessed. I love it.
Wow. It's so cute. I love the fit in general, and yeah, I'm also really living for gingham right now.
Oh, it's just timeless. Anyway, this is tell me about what you're wearing. Enough about me.
Well, I'm wearing a pair of jeans, basic, but I'm wearing my I actually wore this to the sheep show yesterday.
Cute.
This is my Harper cardigan. It's a pattern from Sandnes Garn. And it's very bright and pink and cute, and it's very cozy and warm. I finally got around to actually putting the buttons on it.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't have. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I just hadn't done that, and I love it buttoned up. And like off the shoulder buttoned up, you know. It's, yeah, as I said, it's a pattern by Sandnes Garn, and it was gifted yarn and a gifted pattern in collaboration with Yarnacropia. The yarn combination is the chunky Ballerina Mohair held together with Kos, both from Sandnes Garn, and the Kos yarn is like a blown yarn, and it's a very chunky combination and knit. So it kind of knit up relatively fast, but I kind of slowed down a bit, and I think it was just because of the amount of detail. I did make some modifications to the pattern, and I've talked about it a lot more in one of our previous podcast episodes, but I will just flag the main changes I made were on the shoulder. The original pattern doesn't have a cable on the shoulder, whereas mine does, obviously, and you know I love a shoulder. I just used 2 of these cables just like mirroring each other over the shoulder and just added that in. Otherwise it's just meant to be all moss.
Didn't you add short rows in the shoulder as well?
I also added short rows because I felt like such a smart cookie.
Boss.
And then the back's just all moss stitch.
Stunning.
And because of that, I feel like the moss stitch makes the drape really nice. I think initially I kind of like slightly hated on the moss stitch back. I was like, it just feels lazy that there's no cables. But actually it makes the drape really nice because I wanted like more of a boxy fit. It's kind of cinching it a little bit because of the cables, but I blocked it quite aggressively, and I might just need to reblock it. But I feel like that's like, I know this is a weird pose, but that's like the boxiness that I want out of it.
It's perfection. I really like how you've grown it, because I know when you finished it you were a bit like,
I was like, I don't know how I feel,
but now I'm like, I cannot imagine you not.
I'm really into it.
Cardigan. It's perfection.
And there are a couple of like summery-esque tops that are still knitted that I have sort of in the back of my mind that I think would go really nicely with this, like peeking through. So I haven't like even started those yet, but I have them in mind, and I think they'll layer up and look really cute together. Yeah. So that's the plan. That's my I just feel like it hadn't got enough airtime.
I agree, it has not. It's fantastic.
So here we are.
Very good.
All right. Do you have any more? Oh, sorry. I was going to say any more finished objects. We haven't started with finished objects.
We haven't even started.
Let's start with finished objects. Wait, how many do you have? And then we can like alternate, because I've only got 1. Perfect, go.
Okay. My first one.
Oh my god.
It's done.
It's done.
I wanted to wear it, but it's too hot. It's too cold for this.
Like, it's very cooling,
isn't it?
It's like cold.
I mean, like the air is cold, so.
But you know, like it's held the cold. Kind of like alpaca. You know how alpaca's cool to touch?
Yeah. Sorry.
No one else can feel it, so no one else actually gets.
This is my Cumulus T O-neck, which I have heavily modified. I don't even know where to start with this. This has been like so epic. Okay, come on, Sarah, focus. This is the Cumulus T O-neck, which I have knit using Knitting for Olive Cotton Merino. I have made a lot of modifications to this, and I have sized up several sizes so that I could kind of essentially duplicate a ready-to-wear garment which is called like the Leontine, which is a really like famous design by the brand Suzanne. And this has been on my needles since November last year. Like, to be fair, it's been on the back burner since November. Like, it's like I've been sort of slowly working at it because it's knit on a 3mm needle. And I think I did like a size large or extra large, and then I increased, like I kept going. Like I deliberately did a really deep raglan so that it's like got even more like positive ease in the body. And it's taken forever, but it's done and it's beautiful and I love it so much.
It looks so good. I'm so happy that you're here. I think I even told you last time we caught up, I've been going through a bit of an emotional time, and I was thinking, am I tearing up over Sarah being so close to finishing this garment? I just know how much it means to you and how excited you've been about it and how much you've tailored it to be exactly what you want, and it's just all coming together makes me really happy. It's
a real labor of love. Like the bands were done on like a 2.5mm needle, like twisted rib. This has been it's been really pleasurable to just like put the effort into it and just like accept that this is going to take forever and it's going to be worth it. And I've tried it on and I'm really, really happy with it, but it's just not warm enough at the moment for the cold weather that we're having. So it's kind of a bit like, anyway, it's poised, it's ready for springtime.
And you know, global warming, that won't be that far.
Highly recommend a single strand of Knitting for Olive Cotton Merino by itself.
That's so good to know, because a lot of people rate the merino for summer garments, but
yeah, maybe people who live in colder climates.
I think like the fabric of this feels really nice. Have you washed it and worn it much?
No, I haven't worn it yet.
You haven't really worn it.
No.
I'm interested to know, because I think one of the things people worry about is the stretch.
True.
Which I don't know how much it's really, like, that's not something that's like figure hugging, so it probably doesn't matter.
Relevant. Yeah, true.
But I'd be interested to know what the wear is like.
Yeah, I guess if you're making like a fitted like
tank or something,
yeah, then I'm not sure how this would go, but because this is drapey and oversized,
yeah, it would be perfect for it.
I'm really into this yarn. Very grateful to everyone who when I was sitting on the fence about whether to do the what to do, everyone who encouraged me, especially Michaela from Stitches in Stamps. She was like, go for it. So look at these buttons. I got these tiny buttons. Are these gonna work? Anyway, I will, it's been a long time and I've been taking some notes, but from what I can recall and what I can kind of work out from this, I'll pop some notes in my Ravelry if anyone's interested in equally committing to something epic. But I think it's worth it. I'm all about knits that take a lot of effort, but
yeah, take a lot of effort, but it's exactly what you want, rather than a quick knit that you get done and dusted and then you're not as upset. I know that sounds weird.
No. There's a time and a place for those knits for sure. But I could have done this in DK and it could have been done in a quarter of the time. But this is so
I'm very pro making your perfect knit.
Mm-hmm.
Make it perfect. Whether it's making an alteration to make the shoulders, or because the patterns aren't made for everyone, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
Make it your own. And I feel like the exciting thing is you have there, you've heavily modified that particular pattern. I think one of the really exciting things is the more that you knit, the easier it gets to just pick up a little skill and then to apply it to a future pattern when it's something that works really well.
Yeah. This isn't the first time I've modified a pattern to do a Henley, but the first one was a bit meh, and then the second one is, I'm really happy with this one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And it's interesting because when you did it on the first one, it might have seemed like a bigger deal. For me, hearing that, I was sort of oh my gosh, that's way too complicated. And then when you hear about my shoulder adding increases with the cables,
you sound like such a boss when you say that.
Yeah, but it's actually not. It's once you've seen follow the instructions for one pattern and do it, it becomes easy.
True.
And for me, it was a Sandro sweater by
right.
Flaminia that taught me how to do that. And I was it's actually really approachable. So yeah.
That lifelong
just learning things.
Lifelong learning.
Can you tell we're nerds?
Hmm?
Can you tell we're nerds?
Oh yeah. Love it. Obsessed. I feel like my last few finished objects are all things that I haven't been able to wear because they're out of season. But
they're ready.
They're ahead of season.
They're ahead of season, which is exactly what you wanted.
Yeah. So looking forward to finally.
I'm really enjoying being able to wear all my knitwear at the moment. I'm
True.
working in ED at the moment, and on top of my scrubs, every time I walk in with like a different fun piece of knitwear, and I get a new compliment every time, and it just makes my heart sing. Anyway, I feel like it's really, because it's the depths of winter, all of my knits are on really high rotation, and it's just like, it's really fun to be able to just wear all my knits every day, and it's just like, oh, could I wear a knit today? It's like, no, which one? Because everything is being worn every day, and I am here for it. I love it so much. I have a finished object to talk about, which are my socks, which I have aptly named my Dublin socks.
Cute.
I've talked about these in too many videos because I've just been working on them for a while. They've been also on the back burner. They're just a basic pair of vanilla socks. I'm going to insert a little clip of what they looked like when I first finished making them and first blocked them, because I have worn these to death. They've been through the wash a million times.
It's a good thing.
And like, back to like the whole work thing, in ED I wear my little Boston Birkenstocks. They're very nice and easy to wipe down. And then I wear them with a pair of cozy knitted socks, and they kind of peek out. They keep my feet really warm, particularly in winter. And then like when the people, if you know, the people who know I knit, who've seen me knitting in ED before when it's been really quiet, know that I've knitted the socks. And it's just like, they'll ask about it and it'll make me feel like really cool. Anyway, so yeah, I've worn them a lot is basically where I was going with that. And yeah, so they look really ratty right now.
I think that's the mark of like a good sock.
The other thing
like
is
a well-loved sock.
Then I'll describe the yarn a bit, and it'll also explain why they look a bit ratty. But I want you to see what they looked like in their glory when I first made them, because they were so perfect and beautiful, and now they're not. So yes, that'll be on the screen. And this is what they look like now, and I know that they looked really messed up. Okay, so just brace yourselves. I feel like it's not even picking up on, you can see the pilling is like quite extensive. The contrast that is coming up on camera, it looks a lot stripier and more contrasty. It's much more pastel. I feel like if I put it in that light, that's probably more,
even still, it's a bit full on anyway.
So the yarn that I've used is this beautiful yarn from Townhouse Yarns, which I bought from This Is Knit, which is a little knitting store in Dublin, which I got on my travels, and it was recommended. Stitches instead gets a lot of airtime, and I love it. She deserves it. But she was the one who recommended that I go to that store and also get a little coffee from the cafe next door and some brunch and stuff. So it was like the cutest little morning. But I love that yarn so much. It has a little bit of cashmere in it, so it feels super luxe. The colours are beautiful, and it's hand dyed in Dublin as well. The thing is though, and I found this with my other, actually I should show you, I finally have them there to show. I found this with my other socks that have like another fibre in it apart from just nylon and merino. That extra fibre, whatever it is, because I'm guessing it's the cashmere, I know it's the cashmere here that's come out. It comes out and pills so heavily. And I feel like what'll end up happening is the more I wear these, it'll just end up being merino and nylon. Left.
Yeah.
Which, whatever, like, it's fine. It's just, I guess I'm saying it more if you're thinking of making a pair of socks and thinking about yarn composition. I don't think it's worth the extra expense to have that extra cashmere or yak or whatever it is in there, from my perspective anyway. In saying that, it was really lovely to work with, like, and I actually don't think, I can't remember how much it was price-wise, like, the price of the skein of that yarn was not like pretty comparable to just a regular skein of yarn. Yeah. Could be wrong, but in Australia anyway, it was pretty comparable because it was hand dyed as well. It wasn't like that you're not
different. Paying much more for the cashmere.
And it's not why I bought it. I bought it because I saw some made out of it on display, and I love the drapiness and the colour. And I'm sorry you can't really see the colour, but actually in the video I include, you'll be able to see it a bit better. I'll show you these. These are disgusting, so just give me a second. Okay, so prepare yourselves, guys. This is devastating. Remember how I talked about... This is what I was talking about.
These are your yak socks.
So I feel like I told you about this happening.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really explain it. So these socks
are not tweed socks.
They're my Winter's Frost socks. And you would have seen them in a previous video. I'll put a picture of what they used to look like and then on my Instagram from what they used to look like. Okay, look how bad these look. Okay, we can appreciate.
Jesus.
So this is what's happened is like this one has yak in it and the yak has just all come out. And what happened was it was already coming out in my defense. And then I put it in the washing machine and then it really messed them up.
Yeah.
And I haven't, like, because I've moved house a million times, you've probably realised, different background, yay. So I'm in my new place. But it, like, I could probably find my de-pillar and make it look better. But that's where we're at the moment. And the sad thing is it was this beautiful grey colour. And that was with the combination of yak. I'm not sure if you can tell, it's like not the nicest, like, creamy white almost.
I think you need to shave it and see what happens.
I don't know, but I'm really sad about it. I still wear them a lot because they're so warm and I wear them still with my Birkenstocks, but I don't feel like as cute, obviously. Yeah,
it's a shame. I was going to say, I've got some yak socks and the yak has like come out a bit, but not like that.
Yeah, like look how messed up these
That's crazy. Maybe it's because you're tight too. Like maybe the tightness affects it.
Stop shaming me.
No. No, I think I'm just like such a sloppy loose knitter that I don't think it's as bad. But also didn't put mine in the washing machine.
Oh really?
No.
Oh, but then...
I don't know.
I mean, we talked about it on the podcast. I'm not blaming you guys. Like, I've definitely worn them a lot more knowing that I can put them in the washing machine. But I think maybe that is the thing. Maybe, okay, I think for anything that's got the extra fibre, my consensus is don't put them in the washing machine. I'll shave them and I will report back.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what happens after they're shaved.
Yeah, because it was definitely worse after the washing machine. But, yeah. Anyway, so that's...
It's a real shame because I love my yak socks. Like, I just really love the texture that they create. I think I just really like yak as a bonus fibre.
I do have, like, I think also it's accentuated because I've used a lighter colour.
For sure.
But I've got a darker colour, like a beautiful teal colour, which I haven't knit up yet. So I'm still going to use it and I'm still going to knit it up and see what happens. Yeah. But there's a chance that that's probably also contributing. What's your next finished object?
My other finished object is also just a pair of I'm So Basic vanilla socks.
Oh, cute. Oh, I didn't actually mention it's the same pattern.
Same pattern.
It's the Summerly knits.
I'm So Basic socks. I was on holiday and I took...
So cute.
This was just a travel project because I had limited space, so I didn't want to take anything too big. And I said I'd make some socks for someone I work with who was really keen for some...
You're so generous.
Yeah, I think so. This is just using... Oh, I brought the tag. Anyway, no, it's just the Lang sock yarn. The one that comes with the reinforcement thread, which I forgot to use. So they are...
Sorry, I always think about the time
when you half did one.
When I did it in one heel and not the other, but I was like such a tight knit, I was really rough.
I don't think it matters. But I did the 80 stitch sock.
Oh yeah.
Because it was big sock requirement. So
because the person has big
feet. Took a long time, but that's okay. The one thing I'll say is with this this sort of yarn,
like the marley
yarn, really hard to see stitches. Really hard to
I see that.
It's just like so much harder to like count your rows. Like, oh my gosh, it was quite difficult.
I mean, even just looking at the fabric it creates, I can see like they don't, I can see it's really hard to see where they line up in terms of row.
Yeah, so counting my rows was a bit like...
It's like a little optical illusion.
Yeah, so like the busyness. But anyway, like I just went to buy some yarn. I thought this was kind of a fun, like not black, but like man colour sock. I don't know. So look, they're lovely.
They're great.
It was a good travel project. I can pass them on now. But yeah, I'm not in a rush to use this sort of yarn again. Like
I think it would be annoying. I mean, thank goodness you did a vanilla. I mean, I guess you'd only really do a vanilla sock with those.
Like
but
anything else would get lost.
Thank goodness you did a vanilla sock in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't rush because it was a lot of hard work. Anyway, but yeah, fun for trying.
I think a low contrast mull would be easier.
Easier, for sure. They're my 2 finished objects.
Well, I have a semi-finished. I say semi because I've been moving around a lot and I've been making the slipper socks. And I've just finished the second one.
Oh, so they're like...
So they haven't been felted.
The knit is complete.
It looks so funny. It looks like a pair of saggy boobies. Do you not see that?
Well, I see it now.
Really inappropriate. Anywho, these are what even pattern did I use? I used the Sandnes Garn pattern.
The doublet.
The
double.
Can you say it? Thanks.
Doublet toffler?
Yes, thanks. I used that pattern and I also used Sarah's tutorial. So shameless plug, but actually it's a really good play-by-play to make sure I'm on track. So I made a pair of those. I made them in the size, well, the equivalent stitch count for a size 39 foot.
Nice.
They kind of look on the small side.
Do you know, I didn't want to say anything, so I'm glad you said it first. They're not huge. I'm thinking about how big mine started. That's okay. You just have to you probably just have to felt them less.
Yeah, which is fine.
That's fine. That's the best thing about this pattern. It's incredibly forgiving.
Like, low-key, they kind of fit me now, so I'll just have to felt them only a tiny bit, which is okay.
Which is fine.
I even went up half a needle size and everything. I know, guys, I've been stressed. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I need to felt them. The other sock is at my parents' house because we were going to Bendigo to go see the Frida Kahlo exhibit there. Yeah. And then I left it in the car. My mum drove, which is very sweet of her. And then I thought I had lost it. And I was devastated because I couldn't find the others. I just finished this one, then I couldn't find the original one anywhere. And I knitted it in the Sandnes Garn Fritidsgarn yarn, which is like it's a felting yarn. And that is notoriously difficult to get in Australia. Yeah. And I was thinking, I don't have enough to even knit another one. Yeah. Anyway, thankfully found it. So by the next video, I should hopefully have retrieved that. I just wanted to felt them at the same time because I didn't want one that's bigger than the other or something. No,
you definitely need to felt them together.
Yeah. So that's what stopped me. I actually finished this a while ago, which is why I forgot about them. But really my main reason was because my feet are really cold and it's winter and this is exactly when you want to wear these. So
mine are getting they're on high rotation.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I'll talk about them at the end of the video, but I got these these
cute, yes,
shoes yesterday at the wool show. Anyway, so that's my semi-finished
nice
object.
Nice. Whips. I have
talk about.
How many have I brought? One. I've got one to talk about.
I have one and a swatch. Yeah, one and a swatch.
Cool. All right, you start.
Okay. Well, this is. Look, it's not. I don't want to say it's not exciting because it is exciting for me, but I'm still just been working on this jumper. I just made a little bit more progress. But this is the Clara cabled knit jumper. The details and everything are on the screen and in the description below. I'm making it in the 3rd size and I'm knitting it on half a needle size bigger than what the pattern recommends because I'm a tight knitter, in case you didn't already know from the number of times I've mentioned it. So 4.5mm needles. And the reason I picked this pattern was I just wanted like a relatively simple jumper that had a little extra detail, and the little extra detail on this jumper are the little mini cables that kind of do the neckline, the edges, and then also the shoulders and the back. So you can kind of see those, hang on. You can kind of see those cables in there and they look really they look very pretty. And I wanted something simple because I wanted the yarn to shine because this yarn is so luxurious and so beautiful. It's La Bien-Aimée. I keep saying it funny even though I can actually speak French. The colorways and everything will be below. And then the Mayo or Majo, I don't know how to say that one, tweed yarn, which is a merino but a super soft tweed. I would highly recommend. I'm really enjoying working with it. And it's just created this beautiful ethereal combination. Again, the camera comes off more contrasty than it is in real life. It's more pastel and blends a little bit nicer. and it's incredibly soft. It's just like, imagine a really soft merino with a suri silk alpaca.
The cloud is...
And
it's really light.
It's really light. The background, like main thread, which is the tweed, it's a very subtle tweed. That having, what I was really excited about for this particular yarn combination is using the hand dyed, like making the hand dyed part not the base, so making it the like mohair, or in this case the alpaca, to make it a little bit more subtle, because I don't love that like super liney appearance that you can get on garments sometimes when you do a garment with hand dyed yarn, and it's really achieving that. You can't really I feel like it looks liney.
It looks very Noro like, but it's not actually that.
Yeah, it's more it's much more blended in real life. And I should also mention this yarn that I'm using was gifted by the little yarn store up in Queensland, who have a really excellent selection of yarns too, so you should check them out. It's so funny because I'm going to cut this part out of the video, but like sometimes I like do a collab and then I end up talking about it. Like I don't have to talk about it in every episode, but because it takes me a while to finish it and I love it so much, it gets a lot of airtime. So
that's fine.
But yeah, that's where we're at. So yeah, loving that. I'm just slowly taking my time. It's so funny. And sorry, my brain's getting very distracted, but slowly just reminds me of when I was in Tanzania.
Sure.
No, why?
No, just like, when I was in Tanzania.
When I was in Tanzania, like one of their favourite phrases, apart from Hakuna Matata, which actually does mean no worries.
Does it actually?
Yeah, it does.
Oh my God.
Yeah, is pule pule, which means slowly. And it's just whenever someone's like a little bit stressed, or, you know, people just go pule pule, like slowly. And it means like slowly. And it's like, take your time, chill out, like don't rush kind of thing. So whenever I say like slowly, I'm always like pule pule.
I learned the equivalent phrase when I was in Colombia.
Yeah.
And theirs is tranqui.
Yeah.
Which is like calm down. Like,
yeah.
Like I think it's from the same root word as tranquil.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, I remember when I was there, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I don't speak very good Spanish, and they'd be like, tranqui.
Yeah.
Tranqui. Everything. It's like no worries. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. It's so great. Or like you're taking too long to get your wallet out, and you feel like you're like, oh sorry, just give me a second.
And then just be like, tranqui.
Pule.
I really like that every culture has this like equivalent phrase of like, relax.
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. Very nice. I have one main whip that I want to talk about, a new one, which I also took on holiday. I was like, flush from the success of my Cumulus, I was like, you know what, I need more very like fine gauge intensive projects. Also, I thought it would be good for travel because like it just is like a lot of work to create a small amount of fabric, which is kind of a good thing when you're traveling.
Like lightweight.
Yeah, small. Like I took one ball and like I took two, just to be able to work on.
Oh my gosh, that fabric is messed up, beautiful, and neat.
So I took the stuff to work on. This is gonna be the Cardi Jumper by Vertknit.
Yeah. Wait, isn't this in your Make 9?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also love that you're like knitting a Vertknit thing in green.
Oh yeah. I like that you know my Make 9 better than I do.
Oh, this is messed up nice fabric. Like, can we just appreciate how neat? That's messed up, Sarah. You're a machine.
So I'm just really entering my like fingering garment phase of my life. The Cardi Jumper is a pattern by Vertknit. It is again essentially a dupe, or like it's very similar to another garment from Suzanne.
Love it.
Which is that reversible, you can wear it either like back to front.
Oh yes.
Cardigan jumper. So you can have the buttons down the front or the back.
Yes. I know exactly the one.
Yeah. So
wait, I want to know the name. Do you remember the name?
So there's one which is like a scoop neck and one which is a bit more V, and one is called like Barry, and the other one.
That's the other one.
Is called.
That's the one that's like killing me. I will remember.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That one.
It's okay. Everyone would have. Oh, Gaspard.
Gaspard. Yeah,
Gaspard.
it's the Gaspard. So this is essentially a knit version of that. So it is designed to be worn back to front or normal, with the buttons at the front or the back. It's essentially a sport. The pattern is sort of for a sport weight gauge.
Yes.
But it uses the recommended yarn is a strand of knitting for olive merino and a strand of soft silk mohair, which I mean I guess it is like I would consider that a DK.
That's a DK for
but
me anyway.
It for sure saying, but it's a really lofty light DK.
Yeah, it is.
And so I think she's just knit at a tighter gauge to create a bit more
a denser
sport weight. I wanted to use some yarn that I've had in stash for a while, which is a fingering weight. So I'm knitting this again at a tighter gauge than the pattern recommends.
Yeah. And I can feel that, but that's actually it's perfect. It's got the perfect amount of, I know this sounds weird, but see-throughness for Sarah.
Yeah.
Because Sarah doesn't like it too dense.
No, I don't. No.
And it's really neat. And the stitch depth, I kind of like when it's obviously defined stitching, but I kind of like when it blends a bit and it's doing that the right amount perfectly.
Yeah. So at the pattern, I think recommends 24 stitch gauge, and with a fingering weight yarn on a 3mm needle, I got a 25 stitch gauge.
Oh, nice.
So I've gone up just one size.
Yeah.
To give me
it's not that off gauge though.
No, it's not.
Stitch.
No. Oh, it might even be might be 2 stitches off gauge. Not much. Enough that I thought it was worth going up a size. I am using Kinross 4-ply.
Yes, I knew it was that one, and that's the one that someone recommended.
Yeah, so Rebecca from the Crayobear used to recommend this yarn a lot, and she's very into it. So I was like, I'm very easily influenced, so I thought I'd try it too.
So bad because you get influenced and I get influenced.
Anyway,
next
so
minute we're all influenced.
I was like, I just wanted a beautiful classic cardigan to celebrate a really special yarn.
Yeah, gorgeous.
So this is it's from We County Yarns. It's 100% wool, but it is really soft and really light. This is the colour Glen.
Have you blocked that?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say it's bloomed beautifully too, which is kind of what I meant, in that it's filled the gaps a bit and the definition is maintained, but it's, Anyway.
It's, you're meant to knit it, this isn't totally scoured, it's a greasy yarn.
Okay.
And so, there's a little thing on there, when you buy it, it's P.S. This is not how it's going to feel once you, you're meant to, it's not the most pleasurable thing to knit because it's a bit sticky.
How hard was it to get in Australia, just hypothetically speaking?
I don't know. I got this when my brother came to visit from the UK.
When he next comes to visit,
His girlfriend is coming at Christmas, so... Anyway, this colour is it's just, I don't know if it's going to show.
It's gorgeous.
It's really subtle, but it's not matte. It's not.
It's got a light marling, and it's got a slight I think it's coming off almost more blue hue in the camera, but it's definitely more green, and it's got a lime leaning marl through it.
Yeah.
I think maybe we'll pop if we can
take some pictures, because
put a pic in.
Oh my god, look at that. This is lovely and light, and it's going to take forever, but I have joined under the arm, and
that's still a lot of progress.
Yeah. Do you know what? This is so fiddly. This pattern getting started was basically because you wear it because it needs the option to be worn back to front. It needs quite a scoop, which means that you've got to you start with these little shoulder epaulets and then join, and the brain power required to get this started was fairly monumental.
Now I can't stop. I'm trying not to be too annoying and saying the same thing in every single video, but can you please show off the shoulder in that, because I feel like it's not getting the airtime.
We're losing the light battle here, but you can see.
Yeah, how neat is that?
Yeah.
How is that achieved? Is that just is that just increasing on either side?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why it's so neat.
It's
very neat.
So this pattern is very different to any other pattern. I don't love her pattern style. I think maybe because it's not things that I'm used to. Sure. So it's quite a lot of brain power to get to this point. And it was not a super intuitive, I don't know, I don't want to be,
I get what you mean. You don't want to be negative, but
it's not a problem. It's just not how I understand
not every pattern is written in a way that's for every person.
Exactly.
Some people find the petite knit ones, for instance, really intuitive and easy, but other people find it very block text heavy.
Yeah.
So like it just depends on what you're into as well, I suppose.
Yeah. This is quite a involved pattern. Like I've printed it off and there's like 20 pages or something.
Yeah, and look, like sometimes
That's
that
fine.
detail is like good,
quite nice.
but
Yeah.
sometimes like I think it's just a detailed heavy pattern, I suppose.
But like I guess because it's so important to get the shape and the fit right
Yeah.
around the shoulder, it needs that detail.
I guess long story short, probably not a beginner friendly.
No, but
Like given the result, because you can probably get something that's like semi-similar, just probably doesn't have the same fit requirements
for sure.
from a different pattern.
For something
But if you want something with a very specific fit like this one, like
and I
the
am
price you
here
pay.
for like high effort knits.
Yeah.
So this won't be. This is going to be just like my movies
I don't
stuff
want
in
to
there.
stress you out, but like
It's small. Don't worry, I tested it.
okay.
I was a bit nervous.
The armhole like freaked me out a bit.
Yeah, it's because it sits so low.
Okay, all right.
I was nervous because I was like, that's not.
I was like, that's a little chicken arm going through there.
No, because it sits low.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then you've got a drop shoulder.
Yeah.
I was nervous too, but I've tried it on and it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Glad.
But this is what I worked on when I was traveling, and it was a good one. It's a great one for travel.
Okay, so this one, I'm even like in two minds about showing it, so I might cut this out, but I mostly just want to get Sarah's opinion and chat to her about it. So I want to make, I've tossed and turned about which of the Dale Norwegian ski sweaters to make. I actually was originally planning on making this before Bendigo so I could wear it to Bendigo. Obviously that didn't happen, but basically I went through a bit of a crisis. I've just had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life lately, and there's nothing more of a pick-me-up than casting on a new whip. And given that I was going through a hard time, and I've been like, pretty good with my rule of like finishing a whip before starting a new project, given I was going through a hard time, I decided I was allowed to break the rule. And also because literally there was one point where like I got so sad, I was like, you know what, I actually don't want to knit anymore. Knitting's stupid. I quit knitting and like literally was going to get rid of all of my yarn. And then what stopped me was the fact that I was like just too sad to like get off my butt and catalogue it and sell it. And then I got over that in a week, which is very good. And thank goodness I didn't. But my very dear friends, Anthea and Sarah and Jess, were so supportive and were very much like, we just knew if we saw it on any of the Yarn D stash groups, we were just going to buy it all. So that when you got over it, you would still be able to get all your yarn back, which is so sweet. But anyway, back to the main point. So I was trying to do a colour swatch because I'm in my swatch era. I should show you guys my swatch board actually. I wanted to do a colour swatch of the particular Dale pattern that I wanted to make, and I'll put on the screen the name of the pattern that I ended up choosing. It's just not in my head because I looked at so many different years. And as you guys know, I've talked about it in another video, I bought all the yarn for it already, and the yarn that I was going to use is the Gynt yarn, which I thought is perfect. It's probably a bigger gauge than most of the patterns recommend, but I don't mind quite a dense jumper, and I just thought it'll help it fly a bit quicker as well. In hindsight, now that I've done the swatch, maybe it would have actually been better to go with like a lighter DK or a sport. So for instance, I know Florence Miller from Handmade by Florence used the Izia Jensen, which is a little bit more of a pricier yarn, but you do get a lot of yardage out of it, to be fair. But I think actually that's probably the perfect thickness of yarn in that it's a very light DK that blooms. But anyway, I've kind of committed to this now and I'm not mad about it. The colours that I had chosen to make it with are, I'll put all the colorways below, but I'll just show you for a visual kind of thing. Basically, I wanted bright accents with a creamy base, and I spent ages trying to find the perfect cream, and these were the colors I went with, and this creamy base is the base.
It's the main color. Yeah.
When I was in Norway, I was able to see all the Sandnes Garn creams in person and found the perfect creams, and I have decided that for me the perfect cream, everyone remember this number, is 2511. That's the perfect cream. Anyway, it doesn't come up as the perfect, actually that's probably good. Anyway, I'll show you the swatch. I tried to knit it in the round. Look how chaotic it is, and I hate it.
What do you hate? I'm struggling to deal with this as a swatch because like...
Well, imagine you're trying to make a 10 centimeter swatch that you're going to steek. So it has to be a really narrow circumference.
I think that's your problem.
I think I'm just going to knit my swatch flat. I can't deal
with
it.
No, just swatch. I can't even.
It makes me hate it so much, and I feel like the tension.
You're never going to be knitting
look
like
how
this.
messed up that is.
Yeah, you're never going to be knitting on such a small circumference, which is going to throw your tension anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think this is
anyway.
defunct.
The other thing is because I'm like changing out the colors for all the little components. It's been really hard for me to try and figure out which bit to do what color.
Yeah.
I think I just need to print off the sheet and color it in by hand because I tried doing it, no joke. I tried doing it with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is stupid. Like I gave it such clear directions. It cannot compute, it cannot figure it out. Anyway, and it was just making me more frustrated. But essentially, we'll figure this out. I'm excited.
I mean, like the color combination is like I'm very here for it.
The idea is that these bright kind of components are going to be like the accent pieces, like on the neck and along the shoulder. And then the main is going to be this with this. But stunning. In hindsight, I actually think this is probably lower contrast than I wanted.
That's fine.
It's fine. I just think probably I think the idea was like in my head I was like, oh, it would be better in a navy.
Like this. This is pigment.
Can I just hold these together against yours? See, I just feel like that almost looks like too much. Like too much hecticness.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to see what happens, like try it and see what happens and just go for it. Worst case, it's not perfect. But actually, I think I'll still love it regardless by the time that it's
I think it'll be beautiful.
I've been wearing my my sweater that I bought from Norway from Dali, like to death, the Trondheim 2025 Olympics one. I love it so much. And every time I wear it, I'm like, oh, I just need to like get started and do that one. So anyway, I'm going to finish this easier knit, I think, first.
Yeah.
And then recommence the swatch because I got a bit scarred from the swatch.
Fair.
Also just like the trails of yarn on the tiny thing.
I can't, this whole thing
actual
is just
anxiety.
Like, oh my God, woman.
Yeah, Sarah can't compute or deal.
That's making me a bit uncomfortable.
Should we talk about acquisitions?
Yes.
Also, lol at the fact that we're at 52 minutes.
We were like,
I don't know if we have enough to talk about.
I don't think it's going to be like a short one. Lol.
Good thing that we asked people and they said they don't mind long videos. Ones. Thank goodness.
Okay, I do. There's one which is actually kind of for both of us. It's a little present. So, a Australian company, like small business, contacted us and offered to send us a little sampler of their little like wardrobe things. Like it's like, use your words, Sarah. These are little wardrobe fresheners, scent like protecting things, and they smell beautiful. Smell them.
Oh, I love it. I find the smell of lavender really relaxing.
Yeah.
100% air dried Australian botanicals, effective traditional biodegradable insect pest management, multi-year shelf life, compostable. That's awesome.
I'm just going to tuck this in with my knits and make them smell beautiful.
That's such a great idea.
And protect from pets. So thank you so much to Wardrobe Scents. I'll link their website or their Instagram. But really grateful that they sent these. I'm going to pick up
more of these to chuck into my multiple drawers. They smell beautiful. Also, so cute, the
fabric.
Yeah.
Do you want the pink? I presume you want
the But also, like, you love little paisley.
I know. I was like, I really want this one, but I want to give you the option for that.
Thanks. This worked out perfectly.
Yes.
I love that. Oh, that's so good to put in now.
They know us well. So that was a nice little present.
Very nice.
Some Bendigo acquisitions.
Yeah, I've actually, guys, you'll be so proud of me. I was really restrained this year at the Bendigo Wool and Sheep Show because I think this would have been, how many years have we gone now? 1, 2,
third or fourth.
It's our third or fourth.
Our first, like one of our very early videos that we filmed together here was like shortly after the first time we went to Bendigo.
I think the first one, that was when we went crazy. The second one, we went really crazy.
Yeah, I went really crazy.
And then the third one
was
the year we
crazy,
went with...
like smart crazy.
I reckon this was my fourth.
Jeez, okay.
Because the first one we went really crazy. The second one we went really, really crazy. Like I could barely fit everything in my bags crazy. Yeah. And I think the third one was the one we went with Anthea.
True, yeah.
And my mum and stuff.
Yeah.
And so this would have been my fourth. The reason I bring this up is because I think my approach has changed a bit given that I've been before now.
You know the drill.
I know the drill. I know what's there. I know what I can probably access again, because I think the first couple of times I went, I was like, I'm never going to see these yarns again. I've never seen them before in person. It's so nice to experience them. And it still has that magic, but I also know that I've got so much at home that I still need to work my way through. Like, I've still got full sweater quantities of Great Ocean Road, Woolen Mills, beautiful, beautiful yarn that I just haven't had a chance to knit up yet. And so, you know, normally this was the first year, for instance, I didn't buy anything from their stall, even though they had a fantastic sale on. Like, they had, you know, their classic table of like off-end bits and stuff that you buy like per 100, like by the 100 grams.
Oh, though that's
and it was like full. Like, the selection was even better than previous years. Of course, Nick also had like newer yarns with like Polwarth yarn, Polwarth mix in there.
Nice.
And was telling us about like all the different names of the alpaca and stuff that originated. So awesome
it's a real
stuff.
Classic Great Ocean Road Woolen Mill.
Exactly, awesome stuff. But I didn't pick anything up this time. I held back because I knew I still had stuff to work up. As I said, I went with my friend Jess, and it was Jess's first time, so it was really fun to be able to share that excitement with her. And she, of course, picked up stuff from there and from a few other places as well. And yeah, I think I had a bit of a strategy this time. My strategy was go to the yarn places first, do a full lap of all the yarn options, and then pick up things that I knew that, like, we knew we definitely wanted to get in case they sold out. So Great Ocean Woolen Mills stuff does often sell out. So we went back there and picked up Jess's stuff. Then we went and got some lunch, which was delicious, and sat and watched the sheepdogs.
Oh, I'm really sad I missed the sheepdogs this year.
I've got really great footage. Also, the camera quality of the iPhones has increased with every subsequent Bendigo Woolen Sheep Show, Australian Woolen Sheep Show. So I've got some really cool footage of it. And I feel like I know nothing about farming and agriculture.
We are city girls.
Like, we are city girls, but I love it and have so much fun every time. And I feel like my knowledge is increasing. And so there was so many like little fun facts, like, you know, they lose points if the dog crosses between the sheep and the person.
Oh, really?
They lose points. And even though that's like practically doesn't matter when you're on your farm, like, it's just kind of like a showmanship kind of thing. And so it was really cute to like see these dogs like stop and be like, oh no, I need to go behind them, and like find a little sliver and like squeeze behind their person.
So well trained.
They were so well trained and so good.
I love the
I think
sheepdog.
the one that I saw this year was, I think I've seen like more rookies before, and it's really fun because they're a little bit naughty. And it's like kind of fun to hear their names being called out, like, you know, Jilly, sit. Like, really, Russell, stop that. It's really funny, but these ones were like pros.
Oh, you watch the pros?
Well, it was just, I just go and see whatever's there, and I watched the pros this time. Also saw the sheep shearing, which I saw the hand clipping again. I think there's more vibe with the electric one, but that was still really fun. And then we went back and did some more yarn stuff. But anyway, the point of this was to talk about the acquisition. So first, I got two things. And only two, and one of them's actually not even for me, but I got this ball of yarn, which I've already wound up because I was going to cast it on the day, and then was like, what am I doing? That's crazy. It's just
beautiful
like
colour.
It's a beautiful colour. It's just, actually this one only came in the one colour as well.
Undyed.
It's undyed. It's like a creamy, slightly mild colour. Sorry, I should tell you more. It's from Fibre Naturally Alpaca Woolen Mill from Macclesfield, Victoria, and I'll pop the details below in the description if you want to suss them out. They do mostly alpaca, and the colours are gorgeous. They also have some where they put in like recycled, you would remember it, recycled sari silk.
Oh yeah.
To give you like a fleck, and they have a lot of beautiful natural colours, which are the colours of their actual alpaca. But to broaden their range, they started also buying alpaca fleece from other places to also supplement and to create even more colours as of, I'm pretty sure that's quite recent.
Yeah, nice.
But what makes this special is it's actually got a possum component as well. So it's 70% alpaca, 15% possum, and 15% merino.
Can you see, it's not got a super halo, but like
it's got a good
beautiful
halo. They had a garment of it that was knitted up, and it had like a pretty decent halo to it, which is what sold me. I picked it up, it was soft, and I was like, this halo's amazing. And they were like, oh, that's the possum. I was just sold immediately, and I decided it's just gorgeous. So I picked it up immediately. I want to make a pair of like mittens.
Yes.
out of them to make it super warm. And the reason I wanted to cast it on is because it's like perfect mitten weather right now. I haven't got any hand knit mittens yet. And I want my hands to be toasty. So that's that. And yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm really excited to try it out. If it's like amazing, I'm definitely going to make like more stuff out of it as well.
Good pickup. And
then my other acquisition is actually Sarah's little request. So Sarah's making a gift for someone.
Yeah, I'm making some just some plain socks for a friend's birthday. And he's got a serious job, but he's not a serious person. And so I wanted to make some socks that he could like wear to work, but they've got like secret fun bits.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the vision.
And
so I just wanted a fun sock.
I think I've seen the start of it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
it's
just
a navy vanilla sock that I saw, and so I was tasked with finding a bright pop of fun color.
Fun color for a boy sock.
And who's better for the job than someone who loves bright pop of fun color? So this was like the best job in the world, and it had to be a mini. So I went to Sarah's favorite hodgepodge fibers. And
it was the most intense FOMO when you're like, I'm at Hodgepodge. I was like, oh, I'm at work.
And I picked this up. It's a bright, can we see? It's a bright green, and it's obviously hand dyed, and it's got little bits of like caramel in it, and little got navy in it as well. Perfect. So I thought it would blend really well. I also love the combination of navy and bright green. So that's that.
So thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
This will become some fun vanilla socks.
I'm excited to see how they turn out. And
So thank you. That was perfect.
And you can tell Steve that I picked it.
Yeah, I will let him know.
Do I have any other acquisitions? No, I think that's all my acquisitions.
Grand. Okay, so we should talk about the fact that, look, we alluded to it at the start. We got to 10,000 subscribers, which is wild.
Crazy.
Thank you so much,
I'm
everyone.
dying.
Really, really appreciate everyone who has supported this channel in the last few years. And goodness, I did not think we would be where we are.
Never in a million years would have thought that we'd be where we are. Where we still, I don't know, still get to keep doing it, and I think the biggest joy that comes out of this is honestly the being able to engage with you guys. And I don't know if we probably would have still kept doing it if we weren't getting that sort of engagement, because I feel like that's where a lot of the joy comes from.
For sure.
So it's really nice. So thank you for every single person who's watched a video or commented or subscribed or liked or messaged us on Instagram, and just, I suppose, communicated with us. It's been an absolute delight. It's been so nice.
We are collating a few things for a giveaway, which we haven't quite finished collating, so keep an eye out. Next episode we'll have a few things as a little thank you to you guys as a community, to say thank you for all your support. So stay tuned for that one.
Stay tuned. I think it would be really nice as well, because we are still in the midst of collating things. Maybe if you comment below your, I suppose it applies to both Australian and international watches, we'll be eligible for the giveaway. So if there's a particular Australian yarn that you would like to try, if there's a particular Australian yarn that you'd like to try, or that you've heard about or even tried before and just love, I reckon pop down below your favorite one, or the one that you're most intrigued to try, and we'll try our absolute best to try and incorporate some of that as well. And I think it'll be a great opportunity to also share people's favorites, especially coming off the back of the Bendigo Wool and Sheep show. If you've tried something new that you really want to share, and it's just a nice opportunity to also support some of our local farmers as well.
Thank you so much again, everyone. We will see you next time.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Hello everyone, this is Jess, my friend and companion today. We're going to the Bendigo Wool and Sheep show. Sadly, you will realise that the other Pearl is not here, Sarah. She is very, very sadly missing today. She wishes she could be here, and she was messaging me saying she has a lot of FOMO, but sadly she can't come today. But still going to be a really fun day. This is Jess's first time, so she's really hyped, and you guys know how much I love this day. It's one of the best days of the year. Jess, is there anything particularly that you are looking forward to today?
Excited to see some sheep, see some wool, see some doggos.
True. Okay, my favourite highlights are the sheepdog competition, the sheep shearing competition, I also like looking at the sheep auction and like feeling the fleece. I think that's always really fun. And then obviously like all the yarn goodness. I always get really lost finding all the stalls, so that's going to be fun. But Jess is really, really good with navigation, so that actually might not happen today. She's just navigated the two of us all the way to Bendigo without using like any Google Maps, which is wild to me. I still Google Maps my way to work. So, what are you wearing, Jess?
Oh, pressure. Ingrid sweater?
Yeah.
By 15 years?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't really prep you.
In...
I know what it is.
I think it's Bendigo Woolen Mills.
It's Bendigo Woolen Mills. It's Bendigo Woolen Mills. The Woodlands.
Alpine.
Oh,
I think,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Woodlands is a new one.
Yeah.
Well, the newer one. This was Alpine. It was the first release, which I actually think is a bit softer. I think it has a little bit more alpaca in it. I think. Don't quote me on it. It's a bit softer than the repeat tweed they did that was called Woodlands, in that beautiful baby blue colour. I am wearing my Sandnes Garn Harper cardigan. And it is in Ballerina Chunky Mohair held together with Kos, both by Sandnes Garn, and this was part of a collaboration with Regia. So the yarn was gifted and the pattern was gifted, and it's super fluffy and super warm because today is a very, very cold day here in Melbourne to Bendigo. It was like 6 degrees this morning. We've made some really good time. It's like 10:22 and we're in Bendigo. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. 10 minutes away.
We're 10 minutes away. See you guys there.
Get these sheep up, keep them together. And you see the sheep, they challenge the dog a bit, they turn around and look at it, they don't know whether to run or to fight it. So these dogs are nice and calm. You can see he's gripping his sheep and he's saying, we're going up this way, fellas. Send the dog up, that's called backing.
Get up, catch, get up, catch, get up.
He wants him to go right up to get those sheep up the front.
Stop, stop.
Because the sake of this class here, the judge wants the sheep up the front of that bench race, not halfway along. So now those sheep, they're not stacked very high, but they're firm enough if you wanted to drench them or tag them or do whatever. He could do that quite easily. So he's finished with his next obstacle. Do you watch this dog when it comes out? See how it goes behind me?